What's up, Don and Danielle? I'd like to say we just got back from our Hedo trip, but it's actually February, just February 1st. We usually make vacation videos, right? But last year we were there in June, and I had an idea. I was actually I wanted to do a little bit of a video with Chris the Carver. And I asked him this question. And I'm going to ask you again, what's your favorite piece you've done?
All of them is my favorite.
All of them, huh?
All of them, because see? I put so many in each of my pieces, so all of them it's my favorite.
Right on.
Yeah, I wouldn't choose sides from any one of my pieces because they're all my favorite pieces.
Right on.
Yeah, man.
But when he answered this question is when I go, I think I want to do a whole video about Chris. So last June is when I had an idea for this. Anyway, so this is a video. I just interviewed Chris the Carver. Sat down with him. It was our last day before we left, so it was a pretty rough one. I think it was about 6:30 in the morning on our last day. He sat down with me though. If you guys have any boards or any pieces that are in the garden or near the nude bar, we might have got your sign on our. I took some video in the morning trying to get a picture of all his gallery, so you can check that out. Oh yeah, and I just want to thank everybody. I reached out to our favorite Jamaican vacation place and the Hedonism community, right?
Hedonism II social community.
Yes, I just asked for people, yeah, Facebook groups, and just asked for people to put their picture of their piece and then a few kind words for Chris. So. As it's mentioned in the video, I mean, it's just the people that have been able to see his work. You'll see. That's why I kind of requested people to just put a thing. And if you guys, if you didn't get a chance to put your piece in there or some words, maybe down in the comments you guys can give a couple of kind words to Chris, because I'm hoping he can be able to see this later. I hope you guys like this video of Chris the Carver, but most of all, Chris, I hope you enjoy this, because it's kind of a tribute to you for all you do and all your talent and great work.
Amazing artist. Yep,
and a good friend of ours. So if you guys get down to Hedo, which I know you do, have him do a piece for you. All right, thanks. All right, good morning.
Morning, Dan. How are you today?
Good. First of all, thank you for taking your time to talk to me.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, Chris, here's my first question for you. I know you've been called Chris the Woodcarver, Chris the Sign Maker. What do you like to be called?
Well, most people, and I do like to call it Chris the Carver.
Chris the Carver.
Chris the Carver, right, because I'm a carver.
Right on. And what all, you carve anything, right?
Definitely. If you take me a picture of your pet, a picture of anything, I could look at it and then I could make it come to life.
All right. How long have you been doing this?
From 89.
1989?
From 1989.
And you started here in 1989?
Yeah. It was my uncle actually before, and he brought me here. So when he was leaving, he fit me in the job. Because out of all the persons that he bring here, I was the only one who was really fit the position, because I could make like anything. I could just look at it and then I sketch it out and make it.
So he worked here?
He used to.
So he worked there, he worked here. Did he do the same thing?
No, he used to make actually big statues, but I'm the one who created all of these, the signs.
So you're the one that started it.
I'm the one who started the signs. It used to be like big stumps, big this, big that, but I'm the one who originally came with the signs.
Wow. And since 1989. And I asked you before how many of these you've done.
I've done all of them.
And I mean, as far as how many you think you've done, and you told me countless.
It's countless.
Yep. There's too many.
It's too many.
Because not only do you have them here, people, most people, do they take them home? Like,
there's a lot of persons who take them home. Sometimes they do 2 of them. They leave one here and take it home. So that's why when you ask me how many, I'm saying like countless. Because I have to count. If I count all of these here, then I still have more that I could count back in the States.
Yeah, I know.
So it's a lot of them.
Yeah, well, I think we have 3 or 4 at home.
Yeah.
We like every year we like to change it up, and then we take the old one home. Is your uncle the one that got you into wood carving?
No. It's a family thing. It's a carver, and it's a family thing where persons doesn't taught by anyone, but it's a gifted thing to all of the family.
Oh, you guys?
To all of us, yeah. So I didn't taught by anyone. But before I was doing with the board, I used to do it with stones.
Stones?
Stones. I used to do like these nice, chalky, soft rocks to make stuff. But it breaks so easily, so I decided to switch over to the boards. And the boards, yeah, it worked well with the boards.
And how about, do you have? Do you want to pass this on to yours?
Well, this is something I definitely got to pass on because it's in our genes for years. And then it would be the end of me if I don't pass it on to any of my kids, because it's a family thing and it keeps going and going and going. So if any one of my sons don't do this, that's where it ends for me. So I have to keep encouraging them. Each time I'm doing my stuff, I call them and say, sit with me, do this, because I definitely want them to have this. It's a legacy that we want to keep.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah, definitely. It's a legacy we want to keep.
And speaking of that, how about your family? Can you talk about them?
Well, I don't have a big family. I had like 3 boys. It's a small family. I'm a very family-oriented person. I love my kids. I'm very involved with my kids, just the way I'm involved with my artwork. I'm very involved with my kids. I share with them, I give them love. I teach them when you go to school. I have respect for teachers, I have respect for kids. And if there is any problem, go to your teacher or come to me. Don't take it up on your own. So when it comes to family, I'm very respectful with family, very love and caring with family. When I do have the time, I do take them places. Most times they complain because they want to go places, but I'm always busy going at it. But sometimes I give them a surprise by taking them places that they never really expected. But I'm not from a big family, not a rich family, a poor family, but I like to strive for what I want. I like to go to get what I want. I don't like most persons in Jamaica, and they had friends that would say, can you get me this, can you get me that? Wherever my friend can give, that's why I accept. I'm not, yeah, that's me.
Right on. Where do you live?
I'm living in Orange Bay, just like 15 or 20 minutes from here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, close by.
And now, how, because you're here in the morning, it's 7 o'clock here at Hedo, because this is about the only time we can bring camera out here to film this. What are your hours? Like how many days a week? What are your hours?
Like I was saying, after I'm a go-getter, I go for what I want. So I do like every day. I work like every day, but my usual hours is like from 8 until 5.
8 to 5?
8 until 5.
All right, here's the thing I wanted to ask you is back home we have, you know, in the States, we have Home Depot, Lowe's. We just go down and get our wood, our paint, whatever we need. I always wondered, what's the process for you to make?
Well, my process is not that easy.
I know.
Because I have to arrange with the guys that do the sawmills in the mountain. And then I have to go there, I have to buy the wood, take it back home. When I take it back home, I have to actually take it to the guys that have the machine shop to get them smooth down. And after I smooth them, it's a lot of process. After I get them like smooth down, take the rough part of it off, I have to take it home, pencil it out, then I do my cutting out. Then I take it here. So I have like 4 or 5 different process, and then when I get here, start carving it is another process again. Because I have to carve it, sandpaper it, then I color it, then I lacquer it, then I actually give it to the person who ordered it from me. So it's a process.
Yeah, I think it's a little more involved than people think.
Yeah,
you know, because
definitely.
We're kind of spoiled back there. It's just easy for us to go to the store and get all that.
Well, for me, I've never been spoiled. I always do it the hard way.
I know. All right, then I was going to ask you, can you just explain your tools that you use?
Well, basically, I have different tools that I use, but I have one main piece of tool. This is my key tool. It's called a V-gouge. It actually can use for anything, for any cutting, any shaping, or anything. This is a key tool, but if you are not a master of it, you're going to use all your tools. But when you become a master of what you do, you could use one piece of tool. So if you lost this, it's like you lost your skills.
Oh, really?
This is it, yeah, this one piece of tool is it. But you have other tools that other person will use for other things, but when you're a master, you could go with just one piece. This is my one piece of tool that creates the magic. And it's called a V-gouge, if you see.
Yeah.
It's have like a V groove into it. You can use it sideways, you can use it for all the curves and stuff. So this is the key tool that I use every day. So when I look in my bag in the morning time, this is what I'm looking for. And this, my mallet. This is my tool, main tool. I could go wherever in the world with these two pieces and make whatever I want to make.
Do what you want?
Yeah.
And because I think you were explaining to me earlier that you used to have, how old is that mallet? And it had a rubber piece on it, right?
Well, I had it for quite a while. I had this mallet from, I think I have it before 2000. Yeah, I had it before 2000, and it had like a thick rubber on it. But from using it for so long, it lost the rubber. But when it had the rubber on, it was heavy. So when I make 1 pound, like bam, it was too heavy. So now it's just actually the right weight I'm looking for. And I could feel all of my years into this mallet.
Yep.
And I know where it's coming from. So even if it's go down like way down, I think I'm gonna make something in my house and keep it. Because we have like a partnership together. So I have this for a very, very long time. So all these you see lying on the table, this is from this mallet and this V-gauge. My two main pieces of tool.
All right, Chris, so how many years total have you been here at Hedo?
From 89.
Since 89.
Since 89.
Since 1989, you've had a front row seat.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much to the right of you, maybe what, 50, 75 feet is the nude pool.
Yeah.
Nude hot tub and the bar. I mean, I know you can't, you can't share experiences, but what's it been like? I mean, to see this every day. Just it's a little.
Well, at first, I think I would never get used to it because I've never used to it at first. But when I get used to it, it's just like a regular day-to-day routine. First, when I get here and I see this place, I was saying I couldn't work here because all these persons going to and fro. But when I start to get like talking with them, they order from me and I get used to them. It's like making a piece of artwork.
All right, and I know, this is your gallery pretty much, right? This is,
yeah, man, this is my gallery.
I mean, I've tried to get much video of as I could of your signs, and there's still so many more that I can't do. And this is kind of a taboo place. It's kind of hard to get people here. Mm-hmm. Has your family or friends been able to come and see your work here?
Well, actually, I've never have any of my family members who come here to see my thing. I tell them about it, and sometimes I even take it on my phone and show them. They always love what I do. I have friends, but the friends that I got who see it, it's my friends from the States. I've never actually have a Jamaican friend from off the street who comes here because it's a policy here. You got to pay to come here, or you can't come here. But I have friends on the street that I took picture of and show, and they're always excited, always want to come and see. But hopefully one day they'll see though.
I know. Yeah, I was hoping maybe because I thought maybe they could come early morning or something like that, but
they gotta pay.
You gotta pay.
They gotta pay. Man. And there's rules. You catch at the gate, you gotta sign. I have to sign in a book to say I'm here. So when I got here, I signed that I'm on property, and when I'm leaving, I gotta sign.
Sign out.
Yeah, and they check that book. Say even if I bring somebody here, and they know they're gonna say, who is this guy? Did he pay? Did he do this? Did he do that? So I stick to the rules. I'm not a rule breaker. So
do you have what do you have at home on your walls?
Well, not a lot of stuff. I have one that I did for my son. It's a picture of Scar from Lion King. And then I'm a big fan of sun, moon, and star. So I have a sun, moon, stars in my hallway. I should have taken a picture. I totally forget about it. But the next time I'll do it. When I'm doing this, when I'm sending you a picture of this, I will send you a picture of those.
Sweet. Yeah.
Because my son and I, we are both big fan of Scars. And he always fight against his brother. And my son always say, I don't like him. But he wants to get a picture of him. Because he says, I want to remember this guy, he's a fighter. He's always fighting against his brother. He don't like his brother or his brother's son. So he actually asked me to make a carving of it.
All right, Chris, you love working at Hedo?
Hell yes. It's the best place on earth. Every inch of it. This is where I meet all the nicest people ever. All of my nice friends throughout the year who supported me. Dan, you know you're a good guy. You take care of me all the time.
Oh, we love coming down to see you.
Yeah, and I have great respect for all of you guys, all the persons that support me and everything, all the persons that encourage me to do this. Like when I do a piece, they keep on saying, oh, this is the best piece. And I still know that I could do better. And I keep trying my best because I like when my customer are pleased. Most persons, when their customer come by, they're gonna give them a killing price. I have a price for everyone. If I have a $1 price, a $2 price, even a dime price. So whatever you come with, I could work with your prices. Because I'm here to make everyone happy.
And let's kind of go through the process. You know, somebody, let's say, most people I think stay for a week. I mean, what would be the best thing for you if they want a piece?
Well, the sooner is the better. They order from early, because most times when they wait until 3 or 4 days and they have 2 days in hand, then it's going to be harder to get it done on time. So the best thing you do, if you're serious and want to get a piece, make your order from early, so you could be the head of the list. Because sometimes when you make your order late and you're the end of the list, then I'm not getting to put in all the nice details that I want.
Yeah.
And I don't like to hurry when I'm doing my stuff. I like to take my time and make it real nice and clean. So the best thing is when you make your order sooner. The sooner is the better for you. And for me also.
You know, after that, finding out the process that you have to go through to get all your stuff.
All the woods and stuff. And each piece that I make, I have to buy the wood to take in so I could make it. So the sooner it's the better. Gives me more time to do it and do it not like real good.
And you'll pretty much do anything, won't you? Because I know Danielle, we get a piece from you. She goes, "Well, I don't want him to work too hard," but I think sometimes I think you like the challenge and stuff.
Well, the challenge is the best part of it. That's when you know that you can manage to do something. Because when you're not challenged, you get comfortable.
Yep.
And then somebody will just come up to you and say, "Make me a bird, make me a parrot or a dolphin." You're used to that. You're not being challenged. Yeah. That's already embedded in you. But when somebody come and say, "Make me a donkey, make me something unusual," then it's a challenge. So when you go ahead and do it and you beat the challenge, you know that you could take on more challenges because you could beat it. But if you say, "I can do this, I can do it," then you're running away from challenge. I like to be challenged.
No, I noticed that. I noticed that.
I love to be challenged.
We've seen you with I know we had a friend last time. They had their gentleman that passed away that you did a board for him, him and his wife. And I'm with a picture.
What, the guy in the cowboy hat?
Yep, the guy.
They said to me, if they wanted more details, then I could do it. But they say, we're not looking for the actual thing, just something to say it's them.
Yeah, that was a beautiful piece.
Yeah, and I penciled it out and I showed it to them and they actually liked it. Then they said, go ahead and make it that way. So I go ahead and make it that way. But if they're giving me more time to give it all the details, then that will be a nice piece. But I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we're friends with him, and yeah, we've seen. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's my friend too. Man, when I heard he died, I was like, what?
I know.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Really nice guy.
Yeah, that was a great piece, though.
Yeah, thank you.
But what we love is just that we can either take a piece of Hedo home with us, you make that for us, and then we can also leave a little piece of us here at Hedo.
Well, it's a reminder both ways. It's a reminder when you take it home, and when you take it home and you know you had a piece with you at home, and you could remember you have a piece here, it's both way reminder. So you can say, I get this from Jamaica, and then you can say to a friend, I have this at Hedo.
Yep.
So it's a both way reminder. So it's a good feeling.
No, when we come here, we always talk about, we have our sign and we have our
Definitely.
dog that's looking over the bar.
That's why I'm saying it's a two-way reminder to say I have peace at Hedo, I take peace back home. So so for instance you miss a trip, you could look at what you got and know that I was at Hedo and I brought this from a guy, Chris the Woodcarver at Hedo. So it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
Yes, and we've been here 3 times this year, and we didn't want to change our sign up, so this time we kind of, last time we had you make the sign for the bartenders. Mm-hmm. We love the girls down here at the
Oh, they're all beautiful. They're nice. They're really nice. I love them too.
Names, give me names.
Alicia, Deandra, Nicole,
I finally got a video of these guys. You can't get the video over there.
No,
I finally get to see these guys. Beautiful people, the best in the world. So we got a video of Chris hanging up our piece in the bar. Mm-hmm. And right now he's working on a piece. We gave him a picture when we got here of himself working, and he's gonna do that up for us, and he's gonna hang it above this little workstation here.
Right in the back of my gallery.
Chris, me and Danielle, I mean, thank everybody who's had a piece done or been able to walk through this this area down here and
Yeah, man.
and see your work. We just thank you for your amazing talent and the memories and just the feeling that you give us.
Well, it's all about you guys. Because if it wasn't for you and you wasn't getting anything from me, then I'll be like on a standstill. So I'm thanking you guys for making this possible. For each and every time I make a piece and person keep on liking it and person keep on wanting it, that's why my gallery is expanding. But I appreciate all of you guys. Dan, I love you. I love your wife. You're beautiful, and you're the best.
Well, Chris, I'm gonna let you go. And I know because I appreciate you took your time because
well,
you know, time is money here. You know, and
well, whatever works for me, Dan. It's my business. It's my life. So if I am not doing this, I'm not doing nothing because this is my life, and I loved it, and I appreciate you guys always, and I wish you the best. And then I'm gonna say I've one of the best Christmas ever.
Thanks, Chris.
Respect.
Respect, brother.
Yeah, man. Respect, Dan. And have a safe trip back home. And I'm hoping to see you next week.
Right on.
Yeah, man. Respect. I'm trying to get this piece done for it's for me. It's gonna go right behind me on this tree. It's a duplicate of myself doing a design to put on a tree. I was paid to do it from my very best friend Don. I wanted to get it done before I leave, but I'm gonna send him an email of it. So as soon as I'm done with it and I place it on the tree, I'm gonna send him an email of it. He always does signs for me over the years. He does all different sort of signs with me. The signs of his pets, signs of the cactus from Arizona. Yeah, all the different stuff that he did. He brought some home and he left some here, and it's a reminder of Jamaica. Each time he come, he keep adding the dates to it, so it's a landmark.